everybody? It's the 13th Wolfman. Today is day 20 of the 31 Days of Horror. Day 20 of the 31 Days of Horror, if I said that too fast. But yeah, 31 movies, 31 days, and, well, you know the rest. I talk about all the movies that I watch. A lot of people doing this. Brother Max, Double Shot J, Mood 616, Carly, Jennifer Toshi, Chill Pilgrim, Tony Has Nine Fingers. Chill Pilgrim's over on Letterboxd. Tony Has Nine Fingers is doing it over on TikTok. Random Horror, Professor Macabro, many others doing this. I'm not just the only one. All my movies that I watch here this month are available on Tubi, so check it out. Today starts 6 days of movies. So this year, I always do like an Italian Sunday, and those are some of my favorite ones to do for the 31 Days of Horror. But this year I added another element, and I'm going to do, along with Italian Sunday, I'm doing 6 days of Barbara Steele. Barbara Steele, if you don't know who she is, that's just wrong. But no. If you don't know who she is, she's an actress from the 60s and 70s, and she made a lot of foreign horror films, a lot of gothic horror films. She was in Black Sunday, she was in Nightmare Castle, Castle of Blood, just many. I could sit here and name them, but some of them are going to come up, so I don't want to talk about them too early, but yeah. And she's still making movies today. I think she's like 82 years old, and she still occasionally shows up in horror films. How cool is that? Today we're starting with a 1963 movie called The Ghost. This movie is... It's kind of funny because in some ways it feels like a Scooby-Doo episode. And in other ways you're like, I get it. I get what they're trying to do. So Barbara Steele is married to this doctor, a very rich doctor, and the doctor is stuck in a wheelchair. It's 1910, it's Scotland, and he's stuck in a wheelchair, and he has another doctor coming in and giving him what he believes. So the doctor in the wheelchair, his name is John. The doctor that comes in, his name is Charles. Charles comes in and gives him what he believes is an antidote to cure him of his paralysis. What it is this curare. And he's really not in the best of health. He's got one foot in the grave and the other on the banana peel. He's very close to dying. His wife, played by Barbara Steele, Margaret, she loves her husband, but it's been a long time since she's been in love with her husband. Let's put it that way. She's in love with Charles, the other doctor. And so, somewhere down the road, John is going to die. It's just a given. And Margaret's going to inherit everything. And there's a lot to inherit. And there's a lot that unfolds during this movie. He does die. She does inherit everything. But after that, I don't really want to talk anything more about it. This is such a cool movie. It's kind of like a whodunit with a Scooby-Doo episode really, it's really a cool idea for a movie, and it's in color. And a lot of Barbara Steele's movies, not all of them, but majority of the ones in the 60s were black and white. So to see her in that beautiful vivid color, you know, and I think she's a beautiful woman. I really do. I think she's probably one of the most gorgeous international actresses out there. So it just helps. Now the transfer. Let's talk about the transfer. Again, this was available on Tubi, and Tubi went with whatever they could find. I don't know how it works, how they get movies or whatever, but they got this, and the transfer to this movie isn't great. There's a lot of digital noise when some scenes get like really dark. Like there's a scene where they're down in a crypt, or they're going down into a crypt, and you can see the blacks. You can see all the digital noise on the screen, and there's a constant thumping throughout this entire movie in the audio. You know, it's just like dum 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 dum, and it's I don't know. It doesn't sound like a heartbeat or anything like that, like it's supposed to be. It just sounds like inferior transfer, you know. So the movie starts out, and I like I said, I think they did, because I have a lot of movies, some from Kino Lorber, in fact, where they say they did the best that they could with the elements that were available. You know, it's like, so sometimes the quality of some part of the movie might look less than the other part of the movie. And that's the way it was when this movie started. At the beginning, there were like scratches on the film and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, okay. So it's going to be one of those. And I can deal with that. To me, that kind of reminds me of my youth, watching old movies on TV and seeing, you know, the lower, but before they could digitize everything and restore everything to pristine quality as good as they can. But this was obviously before that. It's just one of the quality is okay. I say check it out. I really like this movie. Again, Barbara Steele is she's just great in this and everything that she does. Black Sunday has got to be my favorite Barbara Steele movie. That and, you know, Nightmare Castle is another good one. But, I mean, I digress. I don't want to get off subject. You know, let's just talk about we are talking about the movie, but let's just talk. Where would I give this movie a rating? I would give it a 2.5. I mean, it's a good movie. It's not a great movie, and it's not a perfect movie. So it's a good movie. It's above average, and that's about where I sit it at. Out of 4 chainsaws, this would be 2.5 chainsaws. You know, so that's kind of like where it sits. But it's a fun movie to watch. Ah, man, I mean, just on a cold autumn day, you know, maybe it's a little rainy outside, and you just want to curl up with something good, and you got Tubi. This is that movie you put on. You throw on a few Barbara Steele gothic horror films, and you just kind of like spend the day inside. That's what I would do. But as always, that's my feeling. That's what I say. As always, like, subscribe, share, comment. I want to know what you have to see. What do you think? What do you guys think about Barbara Steele? And there's 5 more days of Barbara. You know, so a movie a day. As always, I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.